whereabouts of the president? Where is he at the moment?
That will tell you what we have on ground. The man have outsourced his responsibility to Donald Trump. The same way he's running Venezuela now. I can tell you that indirectly, Donald Trump is running Nigeria.
But how so?
How so? You can't you see it? He told me that he's coming back after what he did in Sokoto. That means he's watching over. He's still monitoring the next place to strike. Meanwhile, the president of Nigeria does not have.
I like the fact that we'll land on your thought on the president's whereabouts. You don't know because a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, all over the place. From they said they saw you from Kigali having breakfast somewhere. Okay. Later they said he's Yoweri Museveni in Uganda. I don't know which one is which again. Meanwhile, his home is not even 30 people killed just yesterday. Abi, in somewhere in Niger. Abi. 30 human beings lost in your country and you are somewhere holidaying. Mr. Okoro, please tell me the truth. Can this happen anywhere in the Western world? Just be sincere to yourself. Can it happen that a president is outside the country and this number of people died in his own country and the man is still there, just holidays on holidays, so not that he went to any serious issue on holidays? This is the type of thing that you see in Africa, that the man, Donald Trump, is calling you a disgraced nation. Do you have a country? Who is running the country? You are just literally being run by terrorists. They are riding roughshod over us. And you have the president. By the way, Mr. Okoro, is it okay that terrorists enter this country, took away, commandeered the part of Nigeria, sacked the villagers there, occupied their homes for over 10 years now, and nobody has said anything. Meanwhile, the villagers are living in IDP camp. And you call that a country? Be sincere to yourself. If you are here now and you are from Breaken or Plateau and you hear that your family members in the village have been chasing to IDP camp, how will you feel?
Something is happening. Something is happening, brothers and sisters. While President Bola Tinubu is absent from Nigeria, something is going on. Things are going on that affect Nigeria. You won't see that on Arise TV, not on channels, not in ministerial press releases, not in sponsored newspaper columns. You will not see it. But I'm here to tell you, because behind closed doors, in quiet rooms, in Washington, D.C., and even in Abuja itself, in the absence of Tinubu, since late 2025, Christmas Day, people who rule Nigeria without consequences have to start checking their bank apps. They're about to deal with all of them now. Because this time, the threat is not to Nigeria itself. This time, the threat is personal. Very personal for corrupt Nigerian politicians. They're going after their homes, their accounts, their visas, their children in American schools. Corrupt also. This time, the weapon has a name. The weapon has a name. Global Magnitsky Act. Say it is about to be implemented. We're talking about in a week, in a month. It's about to happen. It is a legal hammer against those Abuja politicians. Wow, stealing the country right. It freezes assets, it seizes property, it cancels visas, it blocks financial systems. Please listen very carefully. And you know what? It targets individuals. It does not target countries. Individual corrupt Nigerian officials and their enablers. Most clean Nigerians will not be affected. And once OFAC acts, there is no Nigerian appeal court where you can go behind and bribe the judge. Who is OFAC, you may say? OFAC is the Office of Foreign Assets Control. It is the U.S. Treasury's enforcement arm that doesn't issue warnings. It doesn't tell you, it just simply freezes your account. When OFAC knocks, even the loudest people suddenly develop network problems. So I'm actually doing this Nigerian people who have stolen money and come and put in you. I'm doing the favor now. I'm telling them, return the money. Don't be a thief. Issue 5. Where is Tinubu? I know people are tired. Every podcast, where is Tinubu? Now let me ask this question. Now it is the refrain is loud. Where is President Bola Tinubu? When did he leave Nigeria? When? Right after that bombing? Why has he been absent for weeks? He's not been in Nigeria this year. When is he returning? Or has he returned and we don't know? These questions are being raised publicly by citizens, by activists, by journalists. I'm not the only one In fact, voices like Omoyele Sowore and outlets such as our reporters raised this question just yesterday. Let me repeat it, because repetition matters. Where is Bola Tinubu? When is he coming back? Does he have any responsibility of the country? Who is running Nigeria? That's the more important question. You see letters of condolence. Who is writing all those letters? In a democracy, silence is an alarm. But let me make one thing clear here. Nigeria as a country is not being punished. It is individuals. Yes, the Nigerian system is being exposed. I agree. But without exposure, you cannot have reform.